Hello, this is Meredith Evans, and I'm here to talk about my predictions for the education system of the future. I want to start by talking about disruptive innovations that have been causing changes to the world of education. And when I say disruptive, I don't mean that in a negative way, but more in a way that new innovations that have caused us to analyze what we're currently doing in the classroom and see where we can make improvements while incorporating these new innovations. The first one being online learning, where the education experience can be personalized for individual students and create more meaningful collaboration between students and as well as students and teachers. Online learning can be done from anywhere, so physical limitations and boundaries don't really factor in anymore. Online learning has the potential to cut costs for higher education as more and more content becomes available online for lower costs. Another innovation has been the addition of virtual reality, which is a realistic way to combine in-person and online education. It allows students to visit landmarks and places that they wouldn't be able to otherwise. Artificial intelligence uses algorithms to personalize the educational experience of students. AI actually learns how students learn and then responds in an individual way. Online collaboration platforms facilitates collaboration between students and teachers by taking away all the physical boundaries, and the students don't need to actually physically attend class. They can work with their teachers through an online platform. So what does that all mean? It just means the world of education is on the precipice of a change where our goal is to improve student outcomes, and we need to really examine our practices in order to make that happen. So this is a quote from Dr. Spike Cook, who's a principal of Lakeside Middle School. Says the future of education is changing rapidly. There are indications and trends that lead me to believe that we will be creating more individualized learning opportunities for students through technology as well as real-world experiences. When students in the future arrive at school, it's going to look drastically different than today. Students will be on a course of action as they explore many possibilities regarding their passion. Teachers will be assisting students on this journey as mentors, references, experts, and facilitators of knowledge. Although students will spend quite a bit of their day in front of screens, they will also be working collaboratively to solve problems to further their understanding of their passion. So my predictions. In the next 5 years, I predict there will be a highlight on the cost of higher education and a lot of focus on how to make that content accessible to more students. I believe there's going to be an increase in the availability of technology. I believe that we're going to see students interacting with each other remotely more often. And I see the rigor of teacher education increasing as the demands of the job increase as we are expected to incorporate technology not only regularly but efficiently and effectively. In 10 years, I could see remote learning replacing being in the classroom for the most part. Students can learn from any institution regardless of where they are physically. I see virtual educators providing personalized educational experience for students. I see teachers using artificial intelligence in a variety of ways in the classroom, such as to collect and analyze data, to collect data on individual students and provide assistance in how to differentiate effectively for them. I see data collection being ongoing, no more teaching, stopping, assessing, and going back and reteach. It's going to be a much more fluid process than that. I also see tech such as VR and AR more commonly used in the classroom for a variety of different things, such as visiting places, performing experiments, or analyzing pieces of art or other things. So this is a really cool video of what a classroom might look like using VR in the next 20 years. So in 30 years, I see the world of education looking much different than it does now. I see augmented reality, where students are using apps and smartphones to layer virtual information over real life images, becoming so common we see it almost daily. I see flexible displays, which are paper thin devices, meaning students can use them in place of real paper, but they still display images and graphics like a computer screen would. But they're so thin you can actually roll them up and take them home afterwards. I see 3D printers on the rise for classrooms so students can test out their design theories and they can create models. I see the use of biometrics such as eye tracking technology to help teachers understand the student learning process even better and helping them come up with more appropriate responses to student understanding. I see artificial intelligence serving as companions for students to help them deal with the challenges and difficulties in their own personal experience. And as the artificial intelligence learns about each individual student, they can respond in a personalized way. Also, virtual reality, like we just saw in the video before, allowing students to visit world landmarks or even outer space, despite being combined in a classroom in a set location. So, what does all of this mean? The world of education is on the brink of a major change. As society continues to embrace technology and depend on it to accomplish everyday tasks, the world of education must respond in turn. If our goal is to prepare students to enter the 21st century world, we must educate them in 21st century classrooms. It is truly an exciting time for education. However, because there always has to be a however, right? The biggest hurdle is, and I predict will remain, funding for new technology in the classroom. Thank you all for watching.